such a complicated story because you have not even asked me the most important questions, and that really took me years. It took years for me to actually to be able to release this book. I was 16 when I got married.
Wow.
I was 16 when I got married, yes.
So your husband then brought you to Ghana?
No.
How did you come to Ghana?
My husband went back to Ghana after we made that picture. The conference got finished and he was there. And one day he sent me, my mother gave him the address. So he sent me a small parcel. But there's something before which you have to read in my book before you can really understand it, you see. And when I say this thing, it's very difficult. My mother was, sorry to say, she is no more, and it is not good to talk about people. She was not a nice lady. Yes, she was very, very bossy. And I'm the only child. And at the age of 16, she sent me away. She sent me away to a country in Africa, which she didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything about. Those days, I thought Africa is a country, not knowing there are so many countries.
So you thought you were going to a country called Africa?
Yes. Yes.
But why did she send you to Africa?
I think my mother... When I say this thing, it's very difficult for me, you see, because I know Ghanaians with their mothers, you know, their mothers are there, everything. But I think my mother shouldn't have had children. She had even only one child, myself. She just wanted to get rid of me to do her own things. But on the other hand, my father was a very nice man, but he had no say. He was actually suppressed by my mother. It was not like that before, but she maneuvered her way to suppress him, to make him do anything. Anything she says, whether he's agreeing to it or not, it has to be done.
If it was Ghana, we'll say she has tied him. Voodoo.
Exactly. Exactly. But I don't know anything about voodoo in Holland or whatnot. But this is exactly how it is.
This is your boy ADB, aka the Asylum Down Boy, aka Bobby Kid, aka Robert the Lil, aka the man who made you fresh with a fresh formula, aka Mr. AK, cause I got it typist in my G's right here. Yeah, it's another day and we need to thank the Lord Almighty. Let me hear some amen. Yeah. So yeah, I was on the social media, I was on the internet, and I came across this interview, and it was on it was on the Prime Morning Show on Joy Prime TV, and it was an interview between this Dutch immigrant who moved to Ghana, and between she and what's the name, Rosalind Felly. Yeah, Rosalind Felly was on TV Africa some time ago. I normally used to watch a show with Councillor Lutrot, and she
One part of my body is raising. Calm down. Hey, I have lost the battle.
I nearly lost focus, you know, when you see an endowed, gifted lady like that, you need to admire beauty of God's creation. I say, oh. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, she interviewed this lady, and this lady has written an autobiography where she was 16 when she was betrothed to a Ghanaian who was a student in the Amsterdam, and looks like the man overly hyperbolized his representation, and he claimed that he was from a royal family, which according to the lady's head, and according to the lady, her mother at that time wanted to get rid of her, so she put her in a plane and betrothed her to the Ghana. And yeah, I mean, her dad was supportive and wanted her to come back, but the mother was trying to get rid of her and all that. So, I mean, that was a sad story. And she came to Ghana, she didn't know a word in English, and the husband was supportive, even though the husband was like a year older than her dad. She was 16, the man was like 40, 41. And, but, the man lied about his age, and, I mean, long story short, she got married, and, I mean, beginning of the marriage, she had difficulties because Africa, at that time, they had issues with electricity and all that, and the man too was posted in the north, and she had to learn how to be Ghanaian, and she lived in Ghana, had a family. Now some of her children and grandchildren are in the USA and all that, but she chose to come back to Ghana and live in Ghana and die in Ghana, because at the time where she was feeling lonely, it was Ghanaians who welcomed her. And I loved the story. I loved the hospitality. The title of the book is The Valley of Memories, and I think it was a symbolism of when she came to Ghana, where she used to go and cry and all that. It was a touching interview, and the book will be launched, and I wish to get a copy, because this sounds like an interesting story, and she did well, and I'm happy. And she said that she liked this E.T. Mensah, because E.T. Mensah song All For You. That's why I'm playing it in the background in her her delight. And yeah, so if you haven't watched the interview, I'll put the link in the description, and you also go and watch, because it's a nice revelation, especially when I found out that she has had more Ghanaian experience than me, but to argue for myself, she came to Ghana in 1963. I was born in Ghana in the 90s and the 80s, so I would say that she has a mile ahead of me. But I mean, her story makes me wanna explore Ghana more, and at least have a lot of experiences than to be living in the southern the southern part of Ghana and thinking I'm in Ghana. Anyway, the name is ADB, and that was my opinion. Yeah, so I think I'll have to go. I'm out, dismissing. Hasta la vista.
And we say bye-bye.